Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it.
Guys, welcome back with another video. Today we have part 3 of what Sakura has dark powers. And before we start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, enjoy. Now, shall we get started? Okay, someone I forgot to bring up in the last part was Kiba, so yeah, I'm bringing him up now. Apparently I forgot to bring him up. So instead of Kankuro fighting Gaara like I did in the last part, I believe, Kankuro would fight Kiba, and just to get it short, Kiba wins. Good. Alright, now let's get into it. For our first match, we have Neji versus I forgot to mention. Yeah, everyone's training goes about the same. I forgot to put images of this, so just enjoy the thumbnail for a little extra bit. Alright, so, well, Sakura doesn't really do any training, as I stated in the first part, so, moving on. Okay, on to the actual finals, or whatever they were called in canon. Neji versus Hinata basically play out how their preliminary fights played out, except for, Kakashi wouldn't be there to stop him since, he wouldn't be there. For our first match, we have 10-10. Okay, well, not first. Well, for our second match, we have 10-10 versus Sakura. Anyways, the match started off with 10-10 throwing her various kunais and shuriken at Sakura. However, she would easily dodge these, being much too fast for 10-10 to hit, and would easily either knock her out or force her to give up from there. Either way, let's go with knockout, so win. Alright, next we have Kiba versus Zaku. This fight starts out with Kiba starts off the match by using the four-leg technique to power himself up, as he would quickly attack Zaku with a Fang over Fang. Zaku would try blasting with a, sound blast, which would knock Kiba back, as Kiba would throw a smoke bomb in Zaku's general direction. Zaku, with his lost sight of vision, would try blasting sound places where he thinks Kiba would be. However, these would miss, as Kiba would go until the smoke screen continuously hits Zaku until he is knocked out, meaning Kiba wins the match. Continuing on, Naruto versus Rock Lee happens, with Rock Lee easily taking on Naruto, being superior on both speed and taijutsu, meaning that Naruto really has nothing he can use against Rock Lee. To Naruto to eventually bring out part of the Nine-Tails chakra, where he's finally able to gain the advantage over Lee. Keep in mind, this is Lee with weights, as Lee will eventually take off his weights, increasing his speed. As from there, the fight will be much more even between the two, until Lee will start using the gauge, which would gain him the advantages in the battle and would allow him to take the victory with the knockout towards Naruto. Moving on, we have Sasuke versus Gaara, which will proceed as in canon, meaning we head straight to Konoha Crush. Using Sakura's extra speed, she is able to get everyone, Naruto, the dog, and Shikamaru to where much faster to Sasuke, where about the point where he is taking on Temari, which Shikamaru will catch her off guard with a side of possession and tell the rest to go forward to stop Gaara. And so it say back to fight Tamari. Me and the three are left to fight Conqueror, and little to needed to say, as the three are easily able to defeat him and get Gaara's body. That sounded weird. As Shikaku would then forcibly wake up Gaara from the inside of him, as his body would explode with sand, knocking Team 7 away in the dog as this form of Gaara would appear. As Team 7 will recover from this, me not needing to say their names, and would begin battling Gaara, and all three working together would easily be able to take him on. As Gaara would basically begin beat down by the three of them. Gaara eventually transforms into this state. Not full Shikaku. Anyways, this state has nothing will really change. As nothing will really change. As it's still 3-on-1, and Sakura would knock him out with a Zero to end the fight. As from here, the rest of the arc will basically go the same. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.